Alright, this is the solo occultist who's gotten to level 100. It's 100 occultist, not taking any other masteries. I don't recommend this as a build guide, but this is a good build starter if you're going to play something else. This is a Dreeg's Evil Eye spam build because this set allows for 66% chance for Dreeg's Evil Eye to pass through enemies. And when it passes through enemies, each enemy it hits when it passes through does this little vile eruption, as well as blood burst. So it just basically does massive damage in a path. I'm using the pets, one for a heal, one for DA and damage reduction. This damage reduction on top of the damage absorption makes me pretty tanky, as well as having my phys res up. With all this, my phys res is 57%, which isn't bad for a solo class. I have 2900 armor, 92% absorption. I need a little more energy regen. I thought about changing out one of these things for something else, but just haven't really had the opportunity. Using Dreeg's Affliction, I love the new version of making the relics, so it's really easy to make lots of relics now. You don't have to make a million relics to do it anymore. But yeah, this is a good starter point for classes. Picking a second class, the only thing I would do is I would just drop the two pets, like just drop the whole pet line, and do something like that supplements the Dreeg's Evil Eye spam. Devotions, relatively standard poison devotions. Going abominate, like pushing for abomination, getting acid spray, of course, getting rumor, giant's blood, and lizard for the regen, getting dryad's blessing for another heal, getting turtle for a circuit breaker, getting DA reduction from scorpion so I can crit more. With Scorpion up, like because of the Scorpion thing, I end up getting up close to 3000 offensive ability, which is pretty nice. Because of Hellhound, I'm at 20. I'm around 2400 DA. Capped on all my reses, which is nice. Have 1000 health regen per second, which is not bad. Giant's Blood makes it like 3000 or 4000, something like that. I have like very low health, but because of the damage absorption and all that stuff, it's not bad. Cast speed is 170%. Could do more cast speed, would be nice. Cooldown reduction is 16%. Could do more of that. Acid damage is 2600. You know, respectable. Poison damage, which is not as important in this build, still really good, is 2800. I could change this into a one-shot Dreeg's Evil Eye, and it would still do a lot of damage. I'm using the Seal of Annihilation here, not really sure why. And I've got 1% over bleeding res, or I'd replace one of these crystals with a ectoplasm, because I do run out of energy pretty easily. So if I like put my stuff on things, I'm just spamming Dreeg's Evil Eye. You see how fast I run out of energy? It's so good. You just run away, and you still have all your dots ticking on things. See how those little eyes sitting there? Those do a lot of damage, essentially. They're like just bonus eyes that do damage. I have decent regen, just not fast enough. But yeah, this is a good starter point. I'd probably play this with a Sentinel. Nightblade wouldn't be bad, because you would have Shadow Step with it, as well as you would have a lot of Cunning, so you wouldn't actually have to put points into Cunning. And a second heal is never a miss, but I think having the Oathkeeper's Vire's Might would be a little bit better than having the Shadow Step. Anyways, this is the solo oathkeeper. I'll put a link to this character, Grim Tools, and maybe if I think about doing it, an idea of what I would mix with other classes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.